Hi guys, welcome back to Circles of Connection. I'm so pleased and thrilled to be here today. It has been an amazing half of the year. Welcome to July. I'm so excited because today's episode is going to be an interactive one. That means I'm going to be joined by amazing people and we're going to just share our opinions on something very simple, something very basic. But before we get into it, if this is your first time of listening to my podcast, please don't be in a hurry to leave. Drop a like, drop a comment, share with your friends, and also suggest what you would love us to talk about in other episodes. So with me today, I have.
Hi, I am Mary Jo, and I am an aspiring UI UX designer.
Hi, Chuka. My name is Nora. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast. I am currently juggling content creation and 9 to 5. So basically, I'm a corporate girly in the day and a content creator at night.
Welcome, guys. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Nora, for being a part of this amazing podcast. This show is something that has always given me this kind of what do people say about this? What do you think people have to say about this? Let me hear, and that's how we got here. So Nora and MJ are going to be sharing with us their views on friendship with the opposite gender and how one can make it work. So without saying much, welcome, relax, and enjoy.
How do you see friendship with the other gender? I'm female, so basically, how do I see friendship with the male gender, with the male folk? One word for it, I'll just say is interesting. Yeah, friendship with. Yes, I've been in not a lot, but quite a number of friendship that began to change into something else. And how did I manage it? This side of the question is interesting. Where do I start from? So I've heard people say many times that friends start to become more than friends, but it doesn't happen to me like plenty times. Just quite a number of times, but not a lot. I could even count with one hand. But then, how did I manage it? Most times when those friendship becomes situationship, I'm single, like single to stupor. So most times I just end up dating. I just end up dating them. I can explain, but let's calm down. Let me answer the question so I don't go off track. So how do I manage it? Why I end up dating them is number one, I'm like very single to stupor. And for you to find your way, like wiggle your way out of friendship, because I'm someone that has, should I say, very high fence, high walls. I have very strict boundaries. For you to climb that fence and now have a friendship with me that is going to under level, I might as well just date you. And most times I'm friends with people that have the same mindset with me. Not many times, but most of these scenarios, they have like mindset with me. I just date them. Like I was saying, how do I manage it? One, I date them, and it's just in very few cases where I'm already in a relationship, and this friend knows that I'm in a relationship and is moving a certain kind of way. Just very few, very few times. I don't want to use the word ghost, so it's not look as if I'm a bad person or I ghost. I just set very tight boundaries. Funny enough, in scenarios like this, the friend, quote unquote, is not very vocal about how they feel, but you just see that they are acting funny. So you cannot just come out right and say, "Oh, I see how you're acting. Don't you know I'm in a relationship?" From my own case, I just ignore the whole drama, because to me it's drama. I'm in a relationship, and why are you trying to trick your head? I just set very firm boundaries. If we used to see each other like every day, I'll reduce it to once a week or even once a month. So setting boundaries, that's how I manage it. I date you, and if I am not single, I increase in my boundaries. Yeah.
Friendship with the opposite gender is cool, But mutual boundaries and respect are so important. For me, it's not really about the gender. It's more about connection, shared values, and emotional safety. As long as those things are in place, I think it can work. Yes, I've been in that kind of situation before. What started off as a close friendship, but then emotions started getting in on one side, and it's made things a bit uncomfortable. But then I had to step back and be honest about everything. Communication was what saved things at the end of the day. Though the it changed how things were. It changed everything. But then clarity is so important. It's so good to communicate and be clear about things, because assumptions can be very terrible.
So let me ask, do you think friendship with the opposite gender is something that can work? Like a man and a woman can just be friends?
Yes, I believe a man and a woman can just be friends, but both parties have to be on the same page. If one person is pretending and expecting something more, it's going to get really messy, and that's not good at all. They both need to have the same intention and understand the purpose of the game, of the friendship. It can't be a case where one person is thinking maybe this will turn into something romantic, while the other person is just there for genuine connection and flow of friendship. This, like, that kind of imbalance can make things really uncomfortable and even ruin the friendship. So being clear from the start is super important.
Yes, I think a man and a woman can be just friends. I do not strongly believe that they can, especially in this generation where there's no commitment, there's no self control, there's no discipline. So it's hard to say I strongly believe that a man and a woman can be just friends. But yeah, it's possible. Just emphasis on two things: commitment and like you as a person. Sorry, let me backtrack. You, it just depends on two things. You as a person must not have fear of commitment or lack of commitment, and then you must have very high boundaries. Those are the two reasons why you should work. Because most times when you hear that friendship with a man and a woman is turning to a situationship, is because one or both of them have fear of commitment. You know this person likes you and you like the person back, but because you don't want to be committed and call it a relationship, you'd rather just be in a situationship or lying to yourself that you're just friends. So that's that. And then boundaries, you have to set boundaries. If you want someone to be your friend, you have to basically, I don't need to break it down. Everybody know what boundaries is. I don't know why you're sitting down on your friend's leg. I don't know why you're kissing your friend. I don't know why you're spending the night at your male's friend place. We know. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Let's call it spade a spade. Boundaries and commitments. Those two things, yes, if those two things are in check and are in place, it is very much possible for a man and a woman to just be friends.
So finally, I would say friendship, whether it's with the same gender or the opposite gender, is truly a beautiful thing. It's not just about who the person is, but the connection, the respect, and the energy you both share. Friendship is so important and it deserves to be valued, protected, and nurtured. And of course, a big shout out to the team behind this platform. I love what you're doing. Keep it up. Thank you.
So my final words on this whole topic is that friendship with a man and a woman Friendship with two opposite gender is beautiful, is interesting. It doesn't have to be complicated. If you like somebody, date them. See where it leads. You might get married. And if you don't like them like that, set boundaries. It's not hard. It's not supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be just fun and vibes. And when you see that the vibes is taking away your peace or giving you unnecessary headache, you move. Friendship is not do or die. And it's possible to just have a purely platonic friendship with a guy or with a girl. Keep on listening to Circles of Connections. Bye. Thank you for having me once again. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did.
And if you made it up to this very moment, thank you. It's my pleasure hosting this session. Next week, same time, same venue, same quality, same excitement. See you when next I see you. Bye.